Hello friends, welcome to another episode of one of our craft videos. Today we're going to be making a snowy jar globe. So we're going to start with just any jar that you have around the house. I'm just using something that my Gee came in. I kind of like the jar. It's got a really cool little imprint in the glass. We're going to take our paintbrush and we're going to cover the jar with Mod Podge. And I'll speed through the video and let you see how it is when it's finished. Alright, my jar is covered with the Mod Podge. Now I'm going to roll it. I just have some Epsom salts on a paper plate and I'm just going to roll it in the Epsom salts to cover it. And you can also pick up some and sprinkle it on to make sure everything gets coated well. And press it in if you need to. My jar seems very evenly coated with the Epsom salts. I'm not sure how well you can see that in the video picture. But we're going to let this dry for about an hour and then we'll put another coat of Mod Podge on to seal it. So I have to confess I didn't wait an hour. It's only been about 30 minutes, but I am kind of in a hurry. So let's see if I can brush on another layer of Mod Podge without all the Epsom salts falling off. Oh, it seems to be brushing on very well. So I will go ahead and continue to brush and I'll bring you back when we're ready for the next step. Once you have covered the jar with your second layer of Mod Podge over the Epsom salt, we're going to embellish the jar now. And I wanted to use twine, and I'm just going to wrap it around kind of the top of the jar where your lid would screw on, and it would kind of cover the screw markings in the jar. I did cover the top with the Epsom salt and the Mod Podge, however that would not need to be done. But just take this and wrap it around, and because I did do the Mod Podge, it's going to kind of stick. But if you didn't use Mod Podge, you could run some craft glue down there. You could also just do a little dab of glue and then wrap it and tie it. But I will continue wrapping and I'll catch you in a minute. And once you're done wrapping your twine around, you can just snip it off and dab a little glue to hold your end in place, like so it doesn't come all undone for you. And now I want to cut off just a little bit of twine and wrap it around the jar, and I'm just going to tie a bow with it. So that looks like that might be enough. Okay, so I guess I'll do it this way so you can see. So I'm just going to take and tie the twine like so. And then I'm going to take a little sprig of some artificial greenery and tie that in to the twine before I make the bow. But before I add the greenery, I want to give a little bit of red berries. So I thought of a couple of things that I could do. I could take the berries and wrap them together however I would like, and they are on a wire, so I could twist them together and wrap them with some floral tape. I thought that might work pretty nice. But I also thought, why not just take my berries and just twist them onto my greenery. So I'm just gonna twist it in there and add that in like so. And then I'll do a few more. And once you get the berries on how you like. You can twist and move them around because they are on the wire. If you need to, take some pliers and snip the wires to make it a little shorter if that's an issue. And you want to be careful wrapping them on there too, that your greenery is still kind of coming through. You don't want to just tie all of the little fronds down on with the wires as well. And you don't have to use greenery and berries. If there's something else you would like to embellish with, go for it. But this is what I had, so this is what I'm going to use today. And I'm just going to take and just tie that in, like I said, where the knot was started. I didn't make a complete knot yet. Okay, it's knotted, and if I wanted, I could just leave it like so, or if I want to tie a bow, I could tie a little bow. And if you want to dab a little glue there just to make sure everything holds, feel free. You just never know. And once that's completely dry, you can decorate however you would like with it. I think it would be great to put a little tea light inside. And doesn't that look really well? I guess you can't really see here. Let me see if I can turn the light off. Can you see it now with the light off? How cool that looks. And how nice that might be with some different size jars on the table or wherever you're displaying the snowy jar. You could have a nice centerpiece with it by having, like I said, some different sizes. So play around with your jars that you were just going to recycle anyway, with some Mod Podge, Epsom salts, and a few embellishments, and you've got a beautiful holiday or wintry display. I'll catch you in another one of our craft videos. Have a great day.